Dear students, grade 5. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about what is light, how can we see the light, and what is light made of, and how can we see the colors around us. First of all, the white light is a single color. The light you see from the sun, actually, it's the single color. Okay, have you ever seen the rainbow? The rainbow is a mixture of 7 colors. Okay, this is the rainbow. Okay, and can you see that white light in general? Now it's divided into different colors. Can you see the colors? Actually, they're beautiful colors. Okay, so what happened to the white light? And where did these colors come from? These colors, or the white light, which we call it the spectrum, okay, can be split. Split means dispersed or divided using a prism. A prism looks like a triangular glass, which is very clear, like this one. So actually, this is what happens. This is the white light that we know. And as it goes through the prism, this is prism. So, and this is the white light, or the spectrum. When the white light goes into the prism, at the other side, we have these beautiful colors, okay, which we call them the rainbow colors. So, this is using a prism. How is this happening when we see the rainbow? Actually, you know the drops? You can see the rainbow. You know when you can see the rainbow? You can see the rainbow when there is rain and there is sun. So the drops of the rain actually work as the prism. They divide or split the white light into these beautiful colors. We call them rainbow. So this is how rainbows are formed. The sunlight split by the rain drops, splitting the white light into colors. Okay, that's splitting the white light into colors. It's called dispersion. In dispersion, the white light is divided or separated into its own colors. These are the rainbow colors. When the white light is split, the colors always follow the same order. So you will find these order, or the order of the colors, is the same whether you see it in the sky or you see the dispersion or the separation of the white light colors in any prism. They will always come in that order. So it starts with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and then violet. You can use this sentence or this phrase to order them. Okay, can you see that? Richard of York gave a battle in vain. Each first letter of these represent the order of the colors. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, this is a Newton's disc, and this disc actually is made of the colors of the spectrum. Can you see that? Okay, the color in the paper card circle is the colors of the spectrum, the 7 colors. Okay, so you can do this at home. Actually, you just put a small circle here where you can put a pencil and just move it around. Okay, using the string or the pencil, spin the disc around. What do you observe? Okay, what do you predict you will see? So just imagine you just spinning this very, very fast. What do you observe? Do you see the different colors? You have to try this, guys, and you have to tell me. If you move that very fast, if you move that disc very fast, can you see the same colors, the different colors? Actually, the answer will be no. You can only see one color. And you have to tell me, what did you predict when you're moving this? So this is actually something fun you can do. Okay, now seeing the colors. For example, how can you see a non-luminous object like a book? You see a non-luminous because, as we have learned, the light hits the object and then the object reflects the light to your eyes, and that's how you can see that. But how can you see the color of these objects? Okay, this is different. For example, how does the red dress looks red? How does the green apple looks green? Okay, seeing red. Okay, why does a red snooker ball like this one actually appears red? This is how. Okay, you have the white light falling on the object as we learned, right? So the white light or the spectrum, which is made of 7 colors, falls on the object, and what happens? Actually, that object absorbs all the spectrum except for the red. It only reflects red. That's why you can see it red. So the snooker ball, which is red, absorbs all the colors of the spectrum except the red. Only red light is reflected to your eyes, and that's why it appears red. Okay, now let's try it for a green one. Okay, so again, same steps. The spectrum light falls on the green ball, and all of the spectrum is absorbed except for what color? Yes, students, I can hear you, except the green color. That's why we can see it green. Let's check. Wow, so the colors or the spectrum colors falls on the object. It's absorbed except only green is reflected, and that's why we can see it green. But what about black? Okay, how can you see black? It's the same idea, only one small difference. Okay, again, the spectrum colors falls on the object, which is black, and guess what? This time, nothing actually is reflected. It's all absorbed. That's why you don't see any colors. It appears black. So the snooker's balls absorb all the colors of the spectrum, and no light is reflected into your eye, and that's why something appears black. But what about white? So black colors absorb all the spectrum or all the white light colors, and nothing is reflected. That's why it appears black. But what about white? Okay, white is also different. Again, same steps. The spectrum colors falls on the white object, and guess what? It's all reflected together. That's why we can see it white. See? When there is something white, actually all the spectrum or all the colors of the spectrum, all of them is reflected, and that's why you can see the things in white. Okay, look at that frog. It has different colors. What colors are absorbed by the frog's skin, and what colors are reflected to your eyes? Okay, for example, let's take this spot. Okay? This part of the skin absorbs all the spectrum colors and only reflect red. That's why we can see it red. What about the dark part? Actually, this part, which is black, absorb all the colors of the spectrum and nothing is reflected, and that's why we can see it black. Okay, let's try for this one. Okay, the leaves are white. No, the leaves of the flower or the petals are white, and inside it's yellow, and the leaves around it, it's green. So for the green one, for the flower, the part of the flower, this part actually absorb all the colors, right? Except for red, because there is a little red, green. It reflects the red and green light, and that's why it appeared yellow. Because actually in the spectrum there is no yellow. There is just red and, yeah, there is yellow. That part of the flower is white, so it absorbed all the spectrum, and actually reflect them all. That's why it appears white. So let's check again. But sometimes as a game we try different filters on our torches. So if you use different filters or different papers with different colors, like cellophane paper, it has different colors. Can you see the things with their own color again? No, these are called filters. So using these filters, actually, they show the objects with different colors. For example, if you add a filter, a red filter absorbs all the colors and only reflects red. So if you have red filter, you will see everything looks red. This is also fun to try at home. If you add a blue filter, all the colors will be absorbed and everything will look blue. Of course, if you have a green filter, also everything will look green. This is fun to try at home. Just have that paper or the plastic paper and color them with different colors and try to see everything around you in different colors. You can make aliens, right? So using the colored light, if you look at the colored object in the colored light, you will see different. For example, this is a football kit, a shirt and shorts, pair of shorts. So in the white light, we can actually see that this is red. The spectrum is absorbed and only red is reflected. That's why it appears red. And the pair of shorts absorb all the spectrum and only blue is reflected. That's why we can see the blue. See? But what if we used a light or a torch with a filter? Okay, in different colors. This is the first one. So if you use the red light, the shirt will look red because red filter make things look red. But the blue one will look black. The blue shorts will look black. If you used a blue one, see? If you used a blue filter or a blue light, the blue color will stay the same, but the shirt will look black. That was our lesson for today, and see you next time. Hope you are fine.